Intermediate. We have Malevolent Esports versus Odyssey. I'm here with Meeb. Hello, Meeb.
Hello. Our spectator is Phaser as usual. Welcome to his channel. Drop a follow if you're new. Lots of Counter-Strike to be had this evening. We're back. Malevolent EC versus Odyssey. Odyssey with the really brat-inspired profile photo there. Looks epic. Odyssey, their season in the league, season 53, they went 9-5. So they were stomping for a little bit there. It's going to be a tough task for Malevolent EC. The last game out, they had a thriller, went to 2 maps, overtime on Inferno, and then was finished off with a spectacular clutch by Poch on Nuke. Absolutely amazing. I've been told that there's fans from both teams in the chat, so let us know who you're repping.
We have that capability. We are in 2025.
What about 2025?
Technology.
Ah. Looking on the other team, Costerfunk, Kaiser, The Ruler, Cisco, and Prov. Malevolent, Arcs, Konzi, Boiler, Zing, Poch. Boiler, fortunately, powers his home with a generator, and he forgot to put gas into it, so he just had to do that real quick, and now we're back. Poch, Gamma Doppler, Bowie knife. Knocked gloves. Little green theme here, it seems. And we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. ESEA Intermediate Level Counter-Strike Season 53, I believe we're on. And Prov is going to take fast control, exchanging shots over to Donut. Dinks the CT Boiler in a bad position as he's mollied out, quickly put down by Prov there. Aggressive play into Donut. And Arcs here is going to feel the pressure as there's T's descending around them. Ooh, the Ruler, awkward exchange there through the smoke. No one gets a kill. Poch there. Very surprised that there was a T that close to him. Konzi and Poch are going to see what they could do from the CT elbow area. Poch picking up one. Costerfunk takes both of them. Odyssey picking up their first.
I think it's Kaiser like the bread.
Or Kaiser like the German rulers.
I think it's the bread.
The bread. Chicken on a Kaiser from Swiss Chalet was really good. I mean, it still exists. I'm just saying it's good.
Don't get me hungry. Malevolent running down A main. They pick great, but don't manage to kill.
That might have been the fastest round that we've seen all season. Looked like a scene in Goodfellas. Malevolent EC going to be able to bring a little bit more firepower to the play here. MP9s. Sing though with a 5-7. It's going to be a quick B main rush. Kanzi picking up one, unable to pick up the second. Kaiser picking up two blind there on a Zing and Kanzi. The ruler also contributing. Was quickly put down by Boiler. A blind T getting the better of both the Malevolent EC players. Odyssey. Very good control of this round as the save has been called. Like the little AI prediction thing.
I got the runs from Swiss Chalet once. I'm sorry to hear that, Bellow Farms. It's not a typical experience. It's not for me. I,
That sucks, bro. That's never happened to me, dude. What did you, okay, just out of curiosity, sorry, what did you have? I gotta know, bro, so I can avoid it.
I usually start with the pierogies and then go for the quarter chicken dinner.
Oh my goodness. They used to have something back in the day called the hickory rotisserie chicken on flatbread.
Oh, shut up.
And it was amazing until they discontinued it and broke my 12-year-old heart. I was probably the only dude in Canada ordering that thing, bro.
We're talking about food meanwhile. Arcs and Boiler are the last two CTs left alive. However, all 5 of Odyssey's T side have made their way through Donut, and they're gonna get plant down on A site. The ruler, frag on Boiler, which leaves Arcs all by himself. He's probably gonna try and save that armor in a full set.
Arcs hunted down. Round finish. Odyssey take their 4th. Malevolent so far a little bit worse for wear on these rounds. Not one that they've really been able to break open, take a good run at. Economy's been an issue so far. And we're going to see that reflected in the weapons they bring to this round. MP9 FAMAS, MP9 again. Very light utility on Kanzi. Zing there. Able to pick up a kill on Kosterfunk. Good early round find for Malevolent. Gives them some good information to go off of. But they're sticking committed to this B site here. The T spotted Boiler. He's going to be forced to fall back, and this fight's going to come down to Potch and Donut. He's quickly put down by Prov with the better weapon. And Boiler going to be forced to fight this one tough. He gets swung on by the ruler, who also kills Kanzi. And Malevolent primed for another save right here, unless Arcs or Zing could get something, but it appears that they're going to try to back out of this. Take the AKs to the next round. Or the guns to the next round, sorry. chicken Kaiser? Dude, that's crazy, bro. I can't believe it did you like that. Maybe that's just like a you problem though. Maybe that's not.
Don't blame the sandwich, blame the eater. You're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, bro. Don't hate the game. You know what I'm saying? Can't be hating on the chicken on the Kaiser like that.
We got a timeout from Malevolent. They gotta switch something up. The ruler 8-1. Having a game. Malevolent's struggling right now. Put anything together. You're gonna get aggressive mid, it looks like, as the T's rush up B ramp. Malevolent is gonna have a flank either through cave or B main. T's might not expect it this quick. As Arcs is off, is cut off in red room for the moment. Cisco finds Boiler in B main. They'll have some info there. Nade does big damage onto Zing and Podge. Spam through the wall does a bit more as well. That's going to force Malevolent into yet another save. Cisco just doing good at keeping up consistent pressure, whether with the AK or utility. Doing enough to force Potch and Zing off of this one.
You know, ironically, it's been Kaiser that's been making a run out there on a B site a couple rounds and picking up some really dominant control for Odyssey there early in rounds. Again, you saw him fly up there with a MAC-10, kill a Malevolent EC player right by the ramp with good flashes from their team, and Odyssey cruise to their sixth. Malevolent able to keep the pressure economically here, rifles and utility in hand for the most part. Helps that they could go without head armor because they know they're going to be going up against full rifles. Oh, Arcs, great shot on the Kaiser onto the ramp. Able to get him as the smoke was dissipating because of the smartly played nade, and it's able to shoot him through the stone. Either player saw each other there. Time runs down. This has been the first round. Malevolent have shown a real edge in, a real likelihood of winning. Oh, as the ruler picks up a kill on Boiler, evening the odds. It's going to be a fast A hit, and there's only one CT there. Konzi, as he pushes in a donut, he picks up one, unable to pick up the second on a Coster Funk. And Arc's missing a shot there, and he's quickly killed by Pruv. Bomb goes down. Play call's going to have to come in early here as Potch is still over the middle. Unbeknownst to him, there will be two players in donut. I think he has a read on one of them, but the save is coming in here. Malevolent still searching for their first.
All right, moving into round 8 here. Malevolent need to get something put together before halftime, or else it's going to be quite a short game here. Odyssey seeming to throw out a bit of a default here, though, slowing it down. Some utility comes out towards B. Molly does a tick to Kanzi, but Odyssey moves towards mid, refreshing the red room smoke. Line's yet to be made up. Have a minute left to work with yet still. The ruler's op, finds Kanzi in cave. They're going to work off that, it looks like. Ark's holding the line short. Moving over to buddy up with Zing. Odyssey backing out though. Boiler is aware of it, but Cisco, advanced position in red room, catches Poch off guard. And Odyssey rotates to A off of that. Bomb planted, 3v5 or 3v4 for the retake, and Malevolent might go for this, seeing as they are a bit desperate for a round here. Will they expect Cisco at this angle? No. Ark's caught, but Boiler and Zing, each picking up 1. 2 actually on Boiler, down to Kaiser, low HP in a 1v2, and Boiler finds him. Zing with the kit, and he will just about have time for the defuse as well. So round 1, Malevolent on the board.
Malevolent there picking up 1, saving themselves from quite the rout. I just want to go back to the chat for a second. Bellow Farms, you said earlier, me and my entire fam, 3 generations are watching. That's super cute. But back to the Chicken Kaiser thing. After that, you did say, did chase it with lean.
See, now we're like, this is a bad experiment for looking at the scientific method. We're not isolating variables here. This is, and we don't know if it's the Chicken Kaiser that caused the runs or if it's the other stuff, right?
I think it was definitely when she chased it with their big fella. Kanzi picking up 2 through the smoke. Speaking of lead, he's off the perk up mid. Able to find 2. And Malevolent in dominant fashion. Take this round, take some AKs, are able to save their op. And I think they're telling themselves that they could shoot for a 7-5 here, absolutely.
Boiler and Kanzi activating in the last couple rounds here. Ark's, Zing, and Poch also getting on the board a little bit. Experiment for the scientific method. We're
Play.
not isolating variables.
Poch, getting 1,
This is-
getting
and
2.
we don't know
Killed by
if
Coster Funk.
Big double.
Cool replay. Oh my god, that was so cool. Oh, that was awesome.
Bro, you know what this means? We've got our own Jamie.
Oh my god. Jamie, bring up Kanzi shitting on a mid. Crazy. We won't sell out though. Early utility, different complexion in this round, much slower.
Kanzi. Let him go past, but can't convert the spray, and it's cost Malevolent here.
Unfortunate.
Kanzi getting aggressive this time. And 3 of Odyssey lined up outside B main. With the Cisco by elbow, it looks like, with Prov. Lurk position. The flash catching Kanzi. But Arcs and Boiler holding strong in the cave, getting 3. So 4v2 in favor of Malevolent. The Ruler and Prov gonna have to double up and make something work here. Nade doing some damage on Boiler, and the Ruler's off. Connecting again. 13 and 4 now. Just about enough time to get the plant down as well. It's going to be another retake for Malevolent. Poch finds Prov. Caught in the back. 1v3 now, as long as they stick together. The Ruler. Smoke. But nowhere to run once it fades.
Eight 8-3 now. 8-4 would be a workable scoreline for Malevolent. Not a lot of control here for Odyssey early in the round. Oh, Kanzi, quick kill through the smoke on Costerfunk. Costerfunk probably wishing that he could do a redo on that one. Mistake from Boiler, having his back turned to Donut. Smoke's coming in. They've really sold this A hit right here, Odyssey. I'm not quite sure they're going for it. Interesting round here. Both sides have taken very passive control of the map. Splitting up, looking for clues. Both sides being very patient. The sound cue comes in. Cole Kaiser gets the better of Kanzi, but is refragged by Zing. Prov contributes there as well, as it's a 2v2 situation. As bomb goes down, Potch almost caught out, but is able to go behind the box. Gonna be an interesting one for Malevolent, both coming from the long area. Both T's on site. Potch swings it. Sees one. Time ticking down. He's finally able to kill Cisco. And as both peek, Potch does have time. He does have the kick. Gets it just in time, and Malevolent able to pick up their 4th round. Make it 8-4. Workable scoreline.
Yeah, we saw Potch clutching it out on Tuesday. See another fairly important one here from him. Again.
Coming in here.
Yeah, let's look at it again here. Headshot on the first, and didn't get to trade for arcs on the second.
Tell that Odyssey weren't too convinced they were coming from the same area. They were playing multiple angles there.
The buddy system works. Rotate drawn over, but Malevolent have done a sneaky. They do the dash, and they're already on B. Odyssey. Didn't quite believe it until now, but they've been had. Cisco hard clears arcs though, so the retake is 4v4. Kanzi playing anti-flash gets one. Potch also good for one. Smoke down for the bomb. Nothing the urgency here. Zing finds one. Knife is good for the second to get some money, but the defuse happens, and the round goes to Odyssey.
Odyssey just able to squeak that one by. Half a second later on that defuse, and Zing probably would have had it. Look at the scoreboard right now. Much to be had for Malevolent in the kills department. Bunch of players going negative right now. For Odyssey on the other side, looking pretty good for them.
Very quick A hit here from Malevolent, all out A main. Very fast. It's interesting watching ancient games, they're also different. Very tactical map. But also very difficult map to play at high level. Kanzi and Arcs coming in with kills. They've stolen some of the SMGs from Odyssey, and Hero AK on Kanzi as well. They're gonna hunt. Probably in the smoke. Potch seems to be aware of it. Pushes it. Prob catches the timing and finds Kanzi at the end of the round here. close one. And Malevolent, despite going down 7 rounds to 0 in the beginning, have made this a 9-5 game.
This is going to be a partial buy round from the Odyssey side. They don't want a full save. They're going to take their chances with pistols and MP9s. A few SMGs on the side of Malevolent as well. Costerfunk killing Boiler, giving Odyssey an early round advantage here with that kill. But shots exchanged and Zing picks one up on a Kaiser. Malevolent have gotten that kill and have quickly rotated over to A here, and it appears like it's going to be a full rush. If they look heaven, they should have a free kill, which they do. Kanzi getting the better of Kisco, who only had a 5-7. And decisions to be made from Odyssey here. Are they going to save? Are they going to go for it? Only SMGs and USPS in hand. T's there, staying for a while, seeing what they could get. They're going to be unable to defuse the bomb. Gets a little bit dicey there, but time on the side of Malevolent. And actually, they do drop guns in that round. Costly mistake, but they do have money to finance their buy. They were probably caring a lot more about the round rather than their economy there.
Rounds are crucial at this point. Can't be giving away any freebies. And Odyssey's full B push is going to be met with Malevolent's fast A hit. Yin and yang. They both realize what's going on, it seems. Light goes down here. It'll be a 5v5 retake. USPs and a hero AK. And Potch. My goodness. Finally. Taken out by Costerfunk, who is just going to run away with an AK.
They call him playoff Potch, bro.
He's activated.
Playoff Potch. It's a phenomenon these days. In the season, he's IGL. You didn't see him out there doing that, but it's the playoffs. It's a little bit different now. He's leading the charge with 13 kills. Malevolent get their 7th. A replay of that amazing trigger discipline by Potch, being able to get the 3rd before being shot in the back. I'm sure if he was in front of him, Potch would have gotten the 4th as well. And I'll look at the scoreboard up there, 1.3. The ruler, though, ruling the server, 14-9, 1.56 KD. But 9-7 now gets really interesting. Both teams have rifles. Well, one SMG on the Odyssey side. This is going to be a big one. Money in the bank for Malevolent, though, so even if they lose this round, they'll still be able to come with some sort of buy into the next one for sure. How are you feeling about this one now, Ro?
Dude, I got faith. It's not over. It's biased of me. I know who I'm cheering for. Yeah, Koch is like 2023 Jokic right now.
Playoff P, bro.
Dude, playoff Koch is
Playoff
crazy, bro.
Podge, bro. Woohoo!
Shut down Boiler and Fonzie.
Quite the shot there. Quite the flick.
Malevolent's offense kind of left grasping a little bit. Still got a bit of position. Not towards cave anymore though. Towards red room. And with 20 seconds here, Arcs and Potch are gonna try and just wind the clock down. Hope not to get spotted.
Counter-Strike here, 10-7. Odyssey. Full buy for Malevolent. They're going to be bringing their Thursday best here as Zhang crazy damage somewhere on the map as Kaiser able to get the better of Boiler and Kanzi as they push through smoke. Almost a USP kill with the third, but Potch there contributing a double kill on Cisco and Kaiser, making this one a little bit more interesting. Arcs and Potch.
2v2 is workable, and they've rotated off B site too.
They have the plant with
This play has Potch's fingerprints all over it.
CT's really gambling that it's A right now. Malevolent are going to be sure to clear this entire site.
I don't blame them for thinking that there's one in cave. They're just gonna plant.
Buddy system versus buddy system here. Looks like they have the right read. Oh,
Huge clutch from Arcs. Big nade.
huge clutch from Arcs there, double kill. Coming at you though, we're gonna have a replay of a crazy flick that we had up on mid. The ruler here. And gets the kill on Boiler. Nevertheless, 10-8 though. The ruler right there, one of his 16 kills that he's had so far this game. Potch though as well with 16. Very similar score lines. Arcs is tweaking, bro. He's tweaking. Who gave the 16-year-old Adderall? Oh my goodness. Anyway, Malevolent EC making a real game out of this one. 10-8. Rifles in hand. They could make a play here and really change the outlook of this game. Zing. Headshot kill through smoke on Cisco. Arcs contributing to the conversation as well, but Pruv actually silences him through a wall bang on B site. Amazing kill there by Pruv. And the Ruler has been the big stopper down the stretch here for Odyssey, really getting it done with that op every single round, and he gets another kill. Bomb plant coming in though. Tick damage with the molly on Kanzi. But Malevolent are still fighting to even up this scoreline. 3v2 situation. Oh, the Ruler getting the better of Kanzi. Being rushed by Poch. Put down by Poch. CT's on the bomb. One-on-one situation. Could play off Poch. Unfortunately cannot stack to his highlight reel of clutches as Kaiser gets the better of him, and Odyssey picking up their 11th round.
Just slightly too tall of an order for Poch, but 3K nonetheless that round. Two rather. Man, coming down to the wire again. Close rounds, still just 3 rounds between these teams. Very much a game. Odyssey trying to make it match point, Malevolent trying to claw their way back into it. The Ruler is off, does not miss on Boiler, and Kaiser, Cisco. Everyone contributing. The Ruler, I believe, gets 3 that round, and the push from Malevolent completely shut down. Match point.
The Ruler doing it all right now, getting kills with the AWP and his USP. 12-8 scoreline for Odyssey here. Back-breaking round, Malevolent with pistols. We've seen them do this before, steal a few rounds down the stretch, build up a little bit of doubt in the other team's head, and take it to overtime, and they're going to try to do it with pistols here. Hit a MAC-10. Poch. A lot of damage on Pruv, but Boiler finishing it off there. Bomb is down for Malevolent. Wild kill from Kanzi. Shots after
chill.
as well. Gets the FAMAS off of him.
He's dead, guy.
You could tell he feels some type of way about how this game has went so far. But the save call is in. Odyssey are going to take these guns into the next round. And in the next round, Malevolent are going to have weapons.
A couple less than they did before.
As well.
Uh-oh.
And not a lot carried into that round, actually. I said they were going to have weapons. Only a few of them are going to have... Oh,
No, they don't have weapons, actually.
that BM kill from Kanzi there in the replay. What are we looking like with the guns? Okay, they got rifles, they got some max. Probably not what they were wanting from that round, but it's still workable.
Plenty for a B-rush.
Hansi went through the knife through the smoke. Oh, just unable to get the last kill. Costerfunk able to pick up the diffuser. Gets it done. That's the round. 13-9 for Odyssey there. The ruler putting in a very stellar 24 and 12 performance. Poch leading the way for Malevolent. 18 and 15. Bringing us to our second map. Absolute thriller on Inferno incoming. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Get your snacks.
Welcome back, ladies and germs. First things first, we got some business to attend to. Shout out Living Nuke for the tier 1 sub. He ain't no bum. He's putting his real money where his real mouth is. We're just gonna get into knife round here. Gonna decide what's what.
Uh-oh. It's like something has been prearranged.
Something wrong.
Alright.
Looks like render ready now. Pistols. Malevolent starting off on the CT. Odyssey on the T. First map, advantage to Odyssey 13-9 on Ancient. Malevolent going to be looking to bounce back here. Last time out, they won their map in an overtime thriller because we just can't get enough of Inferno. And in classic fashion, it's going to be a very slow play here. You get like the Jeopardy music in the theme in the background. Do 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 do. Zing actually got a kill on Costerfunk. Out on A. And as all this utility comes in, surely the CTs know that it is going to be a B hit. And the ruler picking up where he left off in the last game. Getting 1, getting 2. Boiler able to pick up a kill. Ark's unable to find anything as Cisco shoots him in the face. And Conzi and Zing are going to be left in the 3v2 situation to retake this. Previn the ruler. Get the final kills there. Odyssey going up 1 zip against Malevolent. Interesting play.
Yeah, the T's flashed through Arch and someone is running through CT. It's just Boiler on B side and Kaiser finds him, queues up the B exec. And there's not much to save for Malevolent, so may as well go for a couple kills. P250 finding nothing. USP's not doing much either. Potch. And it'll be 5 alive for Odyssey. I'll open it again. 2 rounds to 0.
Pretty run-of-the-mill round
Being
after picking up
best.
pistol there.
What is up?
What's up?
Utility. Doing nothing down banana. Because Odyssey has run through brackets. And Arch caught. Arc's completely off guard. Pump the brakes at Moto. Mekonzi and Library. The ruler finds the frag. Kaiser also picking up Sing. Trading out Prop.
Oh. Kaiser getting the better of Boiler there. The ruler's currently 5-0. Bomb planted Potch, the only one left. It's going to be the third one for Odyssey.
The ruler, more like the meter stick.
I like the belt, bro. Potch, oh my goodness.
Not saying die.
I guess there's a way he could make it back into this round, especially if the bomb is planted. He is a kit. Unless the T peeks it, which he does. That round, I think Potch was betting on an early rotate away from there to secure that
That's
round. Worth
ambitious.
going for sure. Worth going for.
The ruler starting off hot yet again. 5-1. Kanzi struggling a little bit. Uncharacteristic. But we'll see if he can pick it up.
Love the Gamma Doppler though. Gamma Doppler looks awesome. Gotta say.
Shit's hot.
So it's like he knows what I'm doing. He inspected it perfectly. It's crazy. Malevolent still searching for their first here. They will have rifles and an op in hand.
Odyssey have been finding a ton of space through mid being given by Malevolent, and they're just taking full advantage of that.
Prov shooting Zing in the head, getting that apartment's control. Arcs, though, was a huge difference maker with the AWP in Malevolent's last time on Inferno, which was on Tuesday. That overtime thriller. But Kosterfunk with a boost, able to get the better of Boiler. Kaiser peeks right into Potch, sprays him down. Arcs is going to have to come up with something. He's able to get one. Kaiser, though, sloppy spray initially, recovers. And Kanzi is not able to fend off the 4Ts. Fourth round for Odyssey.
Malevolent on a save, opting to stack the A site with 4 players. Leaving Potch alone on B. Play for info. Whenever you take, perhaps. Yet again, T's flashed through Arch. This time Arc sees one running through CT spawn. And Kaiser will find Potch.
Kaiser in the MAC-10, man. It's been both maps. He's just running and shooting. Oof.
And Ark's finding a deagle headshot on Cisco. This isn't the first time this game that Odyssey have run this round with Kaiser running through CT spawn. The ruler's off, connecting onto Boiler as well. And every kill going in favor of Odyssey.
Malevolent EC still searching for their first. Rifles will be used here by them. Utility as well. They're going to get a really good shot at picking up their first. Scoreline increasingly going Odyssey's way, but we saw this before. What, it was 7-zip before Malevolent got around? Something like that? Ooh.
That's exactly what it was, and it turned into a close game by the end. Hopefully they can start a little bit earlier this time. Odyssey took the first map. 13-9, I believe. Maybe 13-8.
Classic Inferno slow round, a little bit of disruption. On the A site though, is Malevolent gifted a kill there by Costerfunk, but Malevolent EC lone player anchoring on the site, which was Boiler, is killed. Bomb goes down for Odyssey, and it's going to be a 4-on-4 retake situation. All the players from Malevolent coming from CT, they're going to have to blitz this if they're going to pose a shot. The ruler letting that opsing again, putting down Podge, picking up arcs. He's searching for more as well. Konzi killing Kaiser, refragged by Cisco. And Cisco picking the last one up on Zing as well. 6th round for Odyssey. Malevolent still searching for their first. Odyssey won the first map on Ancient.
Yep.
So it's win or go home for Malevolent on this one.
And Malevolent starting to play a bit more aggressive towards brackets and Boiler. Trying to put up a bit more of a fight through mid. Arcs and Boiler picking up some openers in this round. Tipping in the favor of Malevolent early on. Still a minute to play with though. Arc smoke coming out from Odyssey. Arc's boosted over it with USP. Finds Prev through the smoke. Coster Funk trades, but Konzi is there. Down to the ruler. 1v4. Konzi's gonna run him down. Picking up his first couple kills of the game.
Malevolent picking up their first there, trying to stage a comeback on Inferno. for Odyssey. The bank balance looking pretty good at the moment. Full buy and cash reserves on Cisco, the Ruler, and Prov. That we'll probably be able to sustain them for a few rounds. Sitting there, messing up a smoke. Oh, the Ruler, the Op duel. We've seen it a lot this evening, getting the better of Arcs. The Ruler, 10 and 2, getting the better of everybody so far.
He's a force.
He is a force to be reckoned with. Kanzi about to find himself into a fight here. Able to kill Kaiser. Mistake there from Kaiser. Must have not have been expecting that peek. So you look, no absolute map control, but Cisco is on the flank here. Oh, sprayed down both players there. All Malevolent players are very, very low at the moment. They're all about one shot for an AK-47. Just got very, very dicey for them. Odyssey are going to have to aim their way out of this if they're going to pose a shot. But Zing gets a very important kill onto Kosterfunk. Prov and the Ruler, though, has something to say about it. The Ruler, in a 1v2 situation, 2 bullets would get the job done. Potch and Boiler here. Very important round to play with.
Buddy system required. They got 17 HP between the two of them.
Looks like it's going to be timed perfect, honestly.
This is risky.
Oh, the Ruler gets Potch. Bomb coming down. Oh, and he gets Boiler as well. Malevolent unable to get it done. To be fair to them, they did have 4 players there that were all one shot each. It wasn't much of a defense to be put up, and holy cow, look at that scoreboard. The Ruler putting Odyssey on his back right now, 13 and 2.
Inferno's just one of those maps, man. The op can definitely sing.
Yeah, I think of those really classic clips of Kenny S on Inferno back in the day, you know, when he's just jumping
On A
everywhere.
site,
Oh my goodness, that's when the movement was really crazy too, but
the
you
old
know,
op.
just all the long angles and all the little
Yeah.
slanted areas that you could peek. It's just a very versatile weapon if you know how to use it. You could dominate rounds on Inferno.
See what Odyssey is bringing this round. Molly on Potch gives them a bit of advanced banana control up to Car. Nade doing a bit of chip damage as well, but Potch is going to push for info. Prov catches him in an off angle though. Kosterfunk comes through Boiler and finds a quick headshot on Kanzi. Zing up on the balcony. Trades one. Kosterfunk finds a second as well. Now A site is open. Bomb is going to rotate over. Arcs and Boiler, most likely, calling this one off and saving. They're just going to try and save this op.
Yeah, they're thinking about playing for future rounds here. It is the 9th round, but 3 rounds after that to play. And Malevolent
boost.
are going to be looking for all they could get after this one. They're going to be looking for that 8-4 score line. They're really going to be looking for some sort of kill after time here. Ooh. But they've opted to play it safe. Probably the smart decision there.
Arcs is up finding the opener this time around. It'll be much welcome. The ruler also going down early in the round. But Kaiser picks up the op and gets a kill with it. Cisco also getting one. Taking control of B site with his Odyssey now. And it'll be a 3v2 retake with Cisco on 6 HP. Prob also on 50. Malevolent with the upper hand, and they need this one. Smoking off banana. Maybe a bit of a team. Kanzi finds Prov and Dark down to Cisco. And he won't be able to stop the defuse. Second round for Malevolent. 8-2.
Big round to pick up. As we were talking about, they're going to need to have a 8-4 scoreline to make this one really workable. Third round here could be huge. The cash reserves of Odyssey have slowly been depleted. $8K still on Cisco, so there's another buy or two there. Cisco getting caught in a molly a little bit. Going to be brought down to half. Classic Inferno around here. Utility being exchanged. Here comes the rush. Potch and Sing combining for 3. There's the 4th. Lone player out. B banana. Boiler should have the read. Instead, he takes a grenade out, gets shot in the face. Cisco here going for the 1v5 ace clutch. Bomb down though. Elsewhere in the server. So I'd say it's unlikely we're going to see any magic here, especially when this thing is able to find him that early. Malevolent making that 8-4 scoreline possible, making it 8-3.
See it one more time. The spray down from Potch. Finding 2. Zing also finding 2. Big nade damage on this B rush. Kanzi and Boiler find openers. Odyssey. Back off. Nade's also gonna do a bit more onto Kaiser. And Arcs is off. Misses a crucial shot. Just Sing on A site to defend against this 3-man lane push. Cisco finds a double. Zing on site, holds strong. Also, good for 2. The ruler versus Boiler and Posh, 1v2. Bomb is gonna get planted.
We've seen this one before. It's round 2 for the ruler, Boiler, and Potch.
Buddy system this time. picking up the trade. This one coming down to how much wingman you play. An 8-4 half is nothing to turn your nose up at. It's better than what it could have been given the start of this game.
Crisp, clean lock by Zing there.
Uphill battle though for Malevolent as they now have to do one better on T side.
A little bit of a pause here. We'll be back. And here we go. Pistol round. Malevolent looking to complete the comeback here. A quick B rush by Malevolent. They have the site. Podge picks up 2 out on Banana. The Ruler and Cisco evening the odds here. 3v3 situation. 1 kit on the Ruler here. Truly they'll go for it. I think after they got those 2 kills, they would have ran it out, but instead they're gonna exit through church, and kind of a pitiful run out there by Odyssey. Malevolent able to pick up pistol very convincingly.
Let's take a look at Kanzi there. Couple headshots, a lot of damage done here. 1 kill off the flash from Boiler. Boiler gets the second, but a headshot on the third as well from Kanzi.
Looks like Malevolent have really woke up here on this T side. Kanzi early pick on Kaiser.
CT's pushing to man. Kanzi hears it, gets one and calls it out. The rest of Malevolent speeding it up, A. And Odyssey looking to save this AK that they've scavenged. But again, reminiscent of the last game we just played on Ancient. Bit of a snowball start has turned into a 2-round game. Podge IGL Masterclass incoming, don't worry. I believe it. And I just wishes that I had proper grammar and that Podge would sign my profile. Take a look at the scoreboard. The ruler has continued his rule, 16 and 6. But Kanzi has come alive a little bit. He's going positive, 11 and 10. Zhang also scraped it by.
Kaiser, aggressive rush down B here. Almost sprayed down by Potch. But the ruler, wall banging boiler there. Advantage for Odyssey early. The round plays out. Not a whole lot going on here for Malevolent. They're really just feeling the water. Looks like they might push through smoke here. Oh, and an aggressive rush could win them sight. That's exactly what happens. Oh, Cisco caught with his gun out. Seemingly twice there. Sprays.
Somehow gets away with it.
Almost kills Arcs, but the bomb's coming down for Malevolent here. Kind of a misplay of a round here by Odyssey. It'd be interesting if they could see themselves get back into this one. It's going to be a tall task, but vitally important as their economy has been burnt down. Kaiser, though, headshotting Arcs with the MP9. Zing, killing Cisco as they come in. Potch able to get one, get two with the help of Zing, but Costerfunk is through here. The stick comes in. Surely they're going to have to peek this, which they do. One kill comes in, 2 kills. It's going to be a stick here. Is Zing going to re-peek it? Will he get there in time? He doesn't peek, and he just misses it by about half a second there.
Wow.
Odyssey absolutely gifted around down the stretch. Zing just not getting there in time. Money in the bank for Malevolent, so they're just going to have to brush that one off and keep going.
Less than a second there, separating a round win from a round loss, and the defuse just managing to come in at the last second.
You hope that isn't a confidence shaker for Malevolent down the stretch. They've done such a good job to whittle down this lead. Right, here's a big round. The economy of Odyssey has just been dwindling. Setting up utility for Malevolent here. Thing really looking for this lurk kill. He does pick up one on Kaiser. Good information and a good kill for Malevolent to calm the nerves down a little bit. They take out Kaiser early. No rotate triggered out though. When Cisco holding on site, Cisco gives it up. He's bailed out into church. We're going to see how the cookie crumbles again. We've seen this before with Odyssey taking a very late retake onto this round. Malevolent dropping one before. We're going to see if they hold strong here on this site. They really need this round to keep it going. So they're going to be strapped for cash after this, but the ruler getting a flying kill onto Boiler. It's in a 1v2 situation, and Arx is unable to get anything done on it. Diffuse coming in for Odyssey, and it gives them their 10th. Now I'd say it would be questions raised for Malevolent what to do here.
Gotta be a save here. For me at least.
Looks like some rifles being bought, a buy
That's why.
being discussed.
That's why I don't play intermediate Counter-Strike. That's why I run
That's
my marathon
why
here with you on Tuesday and Thursday evenings.
that's why we cast, because we cannot play. Pause for now, timeout. Somebody's talking over something. See how the economies have tilted now. That loss bonus could be a factor, will be a factor to keep Malevolent going here a little bit. But you could see the economic struggles that are happening right now.
Haven't seen much CT op out of the ruler, but hasn't really needed it.
It's just so hard to afford one on CT side these days.
In this economy, you know how much an apartment in Inferno costs these days?
Oh my goodness. Arm and a leg, the price of an apartment inferno these days.
The damage comes in onto Kanzi. And Malevolent rotated out. They're going the other way. Kaiser.
Crazy rotate.
That was a quick one. Finding Kaiser. Kosterfunk finds two off the balcony. And the ruler holding from Moto gets taken out by Poch now. A 2v1 for Cisco. Arcs and Poch. Looking to get the bomb down. Moto smoke comes in. The Arc's in the graveyard. Poch on site. Crossfire is set. Poch spots him. And Arcs will catch him from behind. Malevolent keep themselves in it. 10-7.
The comeback is on again.
Force buy works out. Everyone on Malevolent doing their part to keep this a close game.
Pistols here for Odyssey. Gonna be interesting to see what they could get done. A lot of grenade damage done there. 10 kills coming in. I'd imagine this one's gonna be wrapped up quick. And it is.
Fast affair.
Zing. Flurry of kills there.
Some eco frags. Oh yeah.
Another save round here for Odyssey. Not much to afford on the CT side these days. Both teams are just posturing, seeing what the other team gives them. Probably see a slow burn of this round as well.
$250. Finds one for the ruler. That's all.
Got that replay. Ark's picking up some eco frags. On the current round, you can see some firepower back into the hands of Odyssey. They're looking to wrap this one up quick. I'd say they should be very uncomfortable with how this lead has slipped away from them. Or, well, is slipping away from them. You know, having 8 rounds in the first half, you'd think you'd want a little bit more than 10 rounds in round 20 of the game. So the ruler was off to a rapid start, but has quickly fallen off here. Still 10 and 11, so I guess I can't hate on him too much. If you look at the board, Prov and Kaiser definitely the underperformers at the moment. Malevolent are really going to be looking for an Odyssey player to catch out here to find somebody that made a mistake. Ark's making some noise out banana. It appears that Odyssey have learned from their past mistakes and aren't falling for the noise being made out there as Kaiser rotates through library. Oh, Boiler, crazy kill on Costerfunk there. So it looks like Malevolent show the ruler picking up 2 crazy kills, no scope included. Trying for a third but doesn't get it. 2-on-1 situation for Cisco here. Oh, and actually time runs out. Malevolent were unable to get the bomb down. I didn't even realize that, but look at the time.
Just about overcooking that one, Malevolent. But the ruler coming in like prime Kenny S on A site with that no scope.
Wow. Interesting
Kept it
round
closer than
there.
that.
Wow. Almost gets a third as well. It's going to be interesting though because there isn't much of a buy from Odyssey here with all their players dying and time expiring. Oh, but Prov, early pick on Boiler. Kaiser able to contribute as well, as now it's a 5-on-3 situation. 4-on-3 rather situation.
It comes back towards A. But it may just be to sell a fake. Malevolent a man down. This is going to require a bit of creativity from Potch to cook up a winning strategy. But they can put themselves in a man advantage right here if they try to execute off this pick from Zing especially. Watch find Cisco through the smoke. I'm a bit excited and running through the molly, but the plant goes down. 2v3 retake. Coster Funk finds a kill with the Galil. And now it's Zing and Potch on low HP to hold off this retake, and they both fall. One apiece for the Ruler and Coster Funk. Giving Odyssey match point.
I believe we've seen this one before.
This
I think
is for
yesterday.
Malevolent's tournament playoff life.
I think we've seen a very similar scoreline yesterday. 12-9, overtime maybe, Inferno. We're going to see
Last map.
Malevolent are going to be able to give it their best shot here with AK-47s in hand. Again, light firepower for Odyssey with some of them MP9s, just given how back and forth this game has been on this half.
Malevolent, like they might just want to get this one over with, win or lose. Kaiser's MP9. Finding two. There's a pair to trade back as well, though. 3v3 and 2v3, but control of the A site for Malevolent. It'll have to do. Utility comes in, Arcs, headshot on the Ruler. 1v1.
Oh. I believe that was a 5v2 situation starting out there for Malevolent, and they're able to pull it back. Going to get their 10th round. It's going to be an interesting call here from Odyssey. Are they going to be playing their last round for overtime? I'd say that's what I'd do. I'd take a caution round here just by pistols.
Surely they saved one here.
But Malevolent, 2 rounds away from forcing overtime for the second consecutive series in a row.
Boiler and Kanzi combining for 4. Kaiser finding an AK to hang on to, and this one is going to go to round 24.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's tech. A little bit of Jork in the molly.
Well, Malevolent have an opportunity to force overtime here. Odyssey are going to be looking at breaking Malevolent's hearts, potentially 13-11. Ponzi.
Taken down to 13 HP early.
Kaiser rather a silly setup there, and he's punished by Konzi. Zing, killing Cisco. Two v4 situation, and it does look like Malevolent are going to force overtime here. As Potch making it even more convincing, as it's all down to the ruler. 1v4 situation with the AWP. 41 HP. I'd say it's rather unlikely he takes this. He's quickly killed by Zing, and we do indeed have overtime on Inferno for the second night in a row.
Oh man.
Oh man. I'll be right back.
Potch. They have just done enough. It's gonna be super close. Oh my Lanta. Wow. Kaiser just about managing the defuse there.
Impressive.
Odyssey taking the first round of overtime.
Oof. The ruler picking up arcs early there. The two operas have been dueling all series, and that has often been the result. Boiler, this is his office on Inferno. He gets a lot done from this position. As he does there. Killing Kaiser. Costerfunk. Getting one kill the ruler again. Impressive op skills being showed by the ruler this entire map. Bomb plant coming in for Malevolent EC. Boiler 6 HP though. Molly, a grenade. Would take him out of the game. Boiler's position revealed. And it's an easy cleanup for Odyssey there, just with the low players. They're able to get the bomb and defuse. Odyssey picking up the first 2 rounds here on their CT side. They're going for the CT side sweep here in overtime.
One more shot here for Malevolent's T side.
Kanzi almost able to pick off Cisco.
Good nade. The ruler rotates the op over to B. And he is going to meet Malevolence B take. Interesting smoke. And it might be a miss, which is why Malevolent is rotating off of this. Kaiser in a smoke amongst tons of T's. He may just have timing. He does. He's alive. Gets 2.
Oh,
Quick headshot on Boiler in the pit. Bomb planted, but the retake comes in fast. Now, backs against the wall for Malevolent. Match point.
who's equipping a M80 spray? I don't know. I think they've lost their allure since what? They got 2 Germans on the roster now. It's all Americans. I don't know. Just doesn't do it for me. Odyssey though sweeping, and we got a replay of this crazy shot from Kaiser here for you. Picks up 1 there on Arcs. Just bink. Killing Boiler. Gonna have to be straight shooting by Malevolent here. They're gonna need to just sweep on their own side to give them a shot at forcing this to a double overtime here. Could be a tall task, but we've seen Malevolent achieve more difficult comebacks before. And Arx is going to be on the B site with his AWP waiting. A knife by Kanzi. Kills coming in, flurry of kills, and Malevolent are able to pick that one up very handsomely to start off their CT side.
Ponzi, we're farming.
season to play for here. Let's get some hype. It's overtime, so we're going to get the best Counter-Strike possible. Both teams have all the utility, all the rifles, all the armor that they need. No mistakes now for either team. Odyssey looking to close this one out. Malevolent looking to keep their season alive. Slow going, but Malevolent have taken a huge gamble on this A site here.
May work out. Molly touches Zing. Missile spam connects for arcs. Go back up and take up an angle with the op. The ruler looking. Odyssey happy to play this slow for another couple seconds at least. The lane push looks like it might come through. Zing gets one through the box, the ruler, and
Boiler, all down a Boiler for their season. He's coming out library, he has the read on one. But it's going to be a desperate attempt as around here as he's brought down to 50 HP. Boiler looking for a lifeline, looking for everything for Malevolent Gaming to keep their season going, but he's unable to do so. Odyssey beating Malevolent 16-13, taking the series 2-0 for playoffs. That's all she wrote for Malevolent Gaming.
there you go.
I guess this is the time to say good job, boys. Good season.
Another season of intermediate in the books.
Second round playoffs shows progression from last time, which is good.
Yeah, yeah. They placed, what was it? Let's